Anna Simakopoulos struck a different chord on her recent visit to the doctors. He prescribed that old standby C, and we're not talking about vitamin C.
Look at this. Da-dum, da-dum, ba-bum.
Meet Dr. Emmett Francoeur, a crooner with a stethoscope and a captive audience that loves him no matter what.
I don't sing to all little patients, but especially little guys and little gals of this age, because they really respond well and they're not critical. If I forget the words. He said hello to the lily pad.
In fact, this little guy would probably be screaming if it wasn't for Emmett's dulcet tones.
Sitting in the water. I don't know, perhaps it's, as you see, is such an appreciative audience, it gives you encouragement to go on to greater things. In the still of the night, in the still of the night.
Emmett's finally hit the big time. He's the newest member of a group of singing pediatricians called the McGill Medmen. They'll practice anywhere they can, even in the stairwell of the Children's Hospital.
In the still of the night.
I suppose most people have the biggest idea that we sing. We've only sung once before in any hospital function.
Yeah, we're pretty serious characters in the hospital, you know, like we are doctors and we look after very sick children and that, so to see us in this role is very different for everybody who was watching us there.
It's actually our therapist brought us all together. He said it would be really good for us. Music is a wonderful therapy. Yeah, exactly. Music therapy, and then it became a group music therapy, and here we are.
On the day we caught up with them, the Medmen were on a whirlwind tour of the hospital, charming people into parting with their money for the Just for Kids Foundation.
Shaboom, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Thank you very much. We're going to be passing around the hats right now.
That's Ben Burko. He picks the tunes for the group. He's also the guy who came up with the brilliant idea of starting the quartet 11 years ago.
Held you tight, kisses I could almost taste in the night.
We actually interrupted the luncheon taking place to welcome a visiting professor in pediatric radiology.
I think all the group are super. To come in the middle of the day and start off like that, I think it takes something, talent.
Tonight, the Medmen are taking their act on the road, singing during cocktails at a fundraising gala. It's a big night, and they're kind of nervous. So guess where I found them?
We're not time yet.
We're not
Do you guys sing every chance you get?
We're not practicing medicine, we're singing.
Between patients to take the edge off.
In the bathroom.
It takes the edge off when you feel totally overwhelmed by the details of looking after lots of sick little kids and seeing a lot of very sick little kids. It just makes things a little bit lighter for me.
My daughter had a bad case of the chicken pox, and we brought her today to the pediatrician, and Emmett was there, and he came out, and she was crying, and as soon as she saw Emmett, he broke out into song, and he made her feel terrific. She stopped crying, she started smiling.
Shaboom, shaboom.
Emmett's wife, Patty's smiling too. She knows he's got the right stuff.
I think there's been the musician hidden inside him waiting for the opportunity to surface, and he just needed a venue.
Shaboom, shaboom. Shaboom, shaboom. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Up next, Groovy, a